Losing 11 pounds, about 5 kilograms, in just 30 days, especially for those with sedentary lifestyles and frequent snacking habits, is an ambitious goal. Yet, with a strategic, science-backed approach, it's not only possible, but can be done in a way that nurtures your health and builds lasting positive habits. Let's explore, step by step, how you can dramatically reduce belly fat, trim your waistline, and shed those pounds, even if you spend most of your day sitting and have a penchant for snacks. The journey begins with understanding how your body stores fat, particularly around the abdomen. Abdominal or visceral fat is more than just a cosmetic concern. It's deeply linked to increased risks for metabolic diseases, heart issues, and more. For people with desk jobs or sedentary routines, the risk of accumulating belly fat is higher due to reduced calorie expenditure and often mindless snacking. So, is it truly possible to lose 11 pounds in just a month under these conditions? The answer is yes, but only with a holistic plan that addresses diet, physical activity, and lifestyle habits rooted in the latest nutritional science and health recommendations. First, focus on your diet. The most recent research underscores the importance of increasing your intake of soluble fiber. Foods rich in soluble fiber, such as oats, apples, berries, broccoli, black beans, avocados, flax seeds, and chia seeds, work in multiple ways to help you lose belly fat. Soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance in your digestive tract, slowing digestion and helping you feel full for longer periods. This translates to reduced calorie intake without feeling deprived, which is vital for sustainable weight loss. Alongside fiber, protein is your secret weapon. High-protein foods like chicken breast, fish, eggs, beans, and Greek yogurt boost your metabolism and help you maintain muscle mass as you lose fat. Protein also increases satiety, curbing the urge to reach for snacks between meals. Studies show that increasing your protein intake to around 25 to 30% of your daily calories can significantly reduce abdominal fat over time. But what about snacking? Here's where strategy matters most. If you're used to snacking throughout the day, especially on processed foods, sweets, or sugary drinks, it's critical to swap those for healthier options. Ditch the cookies, chips, and sodas. Instead, keep cut-up veggies, a handful of unsalted nuts, or low-sugar Greek yogurt on hand. These choices are not only more nutritious, but also more filling, thanks to their higher fiber and protein content. Portion control is another overlooked tool. Even healthy snacks can add up quickly in calories if you're not mindful of quantities. Use small bowls, measure out your portions, and avoid eating directly from the package. Eating slowly and chewing thoroughly gives your body time to register fullness, which helps prevent overeating. Hydration plays a vital role in fat loss too. Often, what feels like hunger is actually mild dehydration. Aim to drink enough water throughout the day, generally 2 to 2.5 liters for most adults. Water not only keeps you feeling full, but also supports your metabolism and helps flush out toxins. If you struggle to remember, set reminders or keep a water bottle at your desk. Let's talk about meal timing and frequency. Contrary to some popular beliefs, eating smaller, more frequent meals doesn't necessarily boost fat loss. The key is consistency and avoiding long periods of fasting that lead to intense hunger and binge eating. For many, 3 balanced meals with 1 or 2 planned snacks works best. Find a rhythm that reduces your urge to snack mindlessly. Equally important is limiting or eliminating foods and drinks that sabotage your efforts. Processed foods like packaged snacks, fast food, sugary cereals, and sweetened beverages are packed with hidden sugars, unhealthy fats, and empty calories. Cut back on these as much as possible. Recent studies emphasize that sugary drinks, including sodas and fruit juices, are particularly linked to increased belly fat. Alcohol deserves mention too. Even moderate drinking adds empty calories and makes your body more likely to store fat around your midsection. If you're serious about rapid weight loss, consider drastically reducing or avoiding alcohol altogether during your 30-day challenge. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: physical activity. For those with sedentary jobs, increasing your daily movement is essential. not just for burning calories, but for your overall health. If you're new to exercise, start simple. Incorporate cardio activities like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, aiming for at least 150 minutes per week. Cardio is highly effective at burning fat and improving heart health. But don't stop there. Strength training is equally, if not more, important for burning belly fat. Exercises like squats, lunges, and deadlifts engage large muscle groups, boosting your metabolism and helping you retain lean muscle mass as you lose weight. Muscle tissue burns more calories at rest, giving you a metabolic edge. Try to include strength training sessions at least 2 to 3 times per week, focusing on the major muscle groups. If you're short on time or can't make it to the gym, don't underestimate the power of bodyweight exercises at home. Simple routines of push-ups, planks, squats, and lunges can be done anywhere and require no special equipment. To counteract the effects of prolonged sitting, set a timer to remind yourself to get up and move every 30 to 60 minutes. A short walk around the office or a few minutes of stretching can make a difference. Lifestyle habits also play a pivotal role. Sleep is often overlooked, but is absolutely crucial for fat loss. Inadequate or poor quality sleep disrupts your metabolism and increases cravings for high-calorie foods, making it much harder to lose weight. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. If you struggle with sleep, develop a calming bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and keep your room cool and dark. Stress management is another essential factor. Chronic stress can increase levels of the hormone cortisol, which is associated with increased abdominal fat storage. Regular physical activity helps manage stress, but so do practices like meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature. Find what works for you and make it a daily habit. Let's bring all these strategies together into a practical 30-day action plan. 1. Set a clear goal. Write down your target. 11 pounds in 30 days. Break it down to smaller weekly goals to keep yourself motivated and accountable. 2. Clean out your pantry. Remove processed snacks, sugary drinks, and junk foods from your home and workspace. Replace them with healthy options like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and nuts. 3. Plan your meals. Prepare a weekly meal plan focusing on high fiber and high protein foods. Batch cook meals or prepare ingredients in advance to avoid the temptation of unhealthy choices. 4. Practice mindful eating. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues. Avoid eating in front of screens to minimize mindless snacking. 5. Drink water. Start your day with a glass of water and keep hydrating throughout the day. Try drinking a glass of water before each meal to help control your appetite. 6. Get moving. Schedule daily physical activity. If you can't exercise in one long session, break it into shorter bouts throughout the day. Every bit counts. 7. Build strength. Incorporate resistance exercises 2 or 3 times a week. Use your own body weight, resistance bands, or light weights if you have them. 8. Prioritize sleep. Set a consistent bedtime, create a restful environment, and aim for at least 7 hours of sleep each night. 9. Manage stress. Incorporate stress relief activities into your routine. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or a walk outside can help reset your mind. 10. Track your progress. Weigh yourself once a week, not daily, to avoid obsessing over natural weight fluctuations. Take waist measurements and photos for a more complete picture of your progress. One of the most powerful allies in your journey is consistency. You may not see dramatic changes overnight, but with each passing day, your healthier choices will compound, leading to visible and lasting results. It's important to note that while a rapid weight loss of 11 pounds in 30 days is possible, it may not be suitable for everyone, particularly those with underlying health conditions. If you have any health concerns, consult a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet or exercise routine. Sustainability is key. The best weight loss plan is one you can maintain long-term. Use this 30-day challenge as a springboard to develop habits that last a lifetime, not just for a few weeks. After your initial success, gradually reintroduce more variety into your meals, continue to limit processed foods, and keep up with your physical activity. Let's take a closer look at a typical day following these principles. You start your morning with a glass of water and a healthy breakfast, perhaps oatmeal topped with berries and chia seeds, or a vegetable omelet with a side of avocado. For a mid-morning snack, you reach for Greek yogurt with sliced apple instead of a sugary pastry. Lunch could be a salad with grilled chicken, plenty of leafy greens, beans, and a drizzle of olive oil. In the afternoon, instead of candy or chips, you snack on raw carrot sticks and a handful of almonds. Throughout your workday, you remember to stand up and stretch every hour. Maybe you take a brisk 10-minute walk during your lunch break. After work, you fit in a 30-minute workout, 20 minutes of brisk walking or cycling, followed by a simple routine of squats, lunges, and planks. Dinner is light but satisfying. Steamed fish with broccoli and quinoa, or a stir-fry with tofu, colorful vegetables, and brown rice. You wind down with a cup of herbal tea, turn off your screens an hour before bed, and practice deep breathing to relax. After a week, you notice your clothes fitting more loosely, your cravings for junk food diminishing, and your energy levels rising. You feel more confident and motivated to continue. Along the way, you might encounter setbacks, an office celebration with cake, a stressful day that tempts you back to old habits, or a night of poor sleep. Remember, one misstep won't undo your progress. The key is to get back on track at the next meal or the next day. As you near the end of your 30-day challenge, you'll be amazed at how much you've achieved. Not just in pounds lost, but in your new relationship with food, your improved physical fitness, and the boost to your overall well-being. To sum up, losing 11 pounds in 30 days, especially for those with sedentary jobs and snacking habits, is achievable if you embrace a comprehensive approach. Prioritize foods rich in soluble fiber and protein, cut out processed snacks and sugary drinks, control your portions, maintain hydration, and build in both cardio and strength training activities. Support your body with adequate sleep and stress management, and track your progress for motivation. This transformation is not just about the number on the scale. It's about reclaiming your health, feeling better in your body, and proving to yourself that change is possible, even in the face of old habits. With determination, planning, and these science-backed strategies, your goal is within reach. The first step starts today.